Guys, I finally got my hands on a set of these Baja Pro X tires from Rc4wd Drive. They are the X2 S3 compound. So these things are going to be pretty sticky. They are ultra aggressive. I got a feeling they're going to be just as sticky as the Patagonias right there, also from 4-wheel drive. So yeah, these are really aggressive. Now, I'm going to mount these on a set of cheap alloy wheels and give them a run on the Superlight and the Sportish. The Superlight right now with the metal wheels weighs in at 4 pounds 7 ounces. This one right here weighs in at 8 pounds 4 ounces. To help get these mounted, I've got the Beadlock Buddy by DSM. So I'm going to show you guys all this, get these on the trucks, take them outside, and see what they got. Take a look. I got to tell you guys, I really like the design of this tread. Down here in Florida, it gets a little bit muddy, and these may actually prove to be really, really good. I'm really looking forward to it. Now I'm going to mount these up using the stock foams. I am going to vent the tire because I don't want to drill into the wheels, which these are very cheap alloy wheels, but I've yet to break one. They just seem to hold up. Now, some tires do not mount very well. One of the things about the Rc4wd Drive tires that as I'm getting into them is the inside right here is actually a little bit under 1.9, about 1.7 or so. And what that does is it helps it stay tight to the wheel, the outer rim of the wheel, and helps them bead lock up. Some other manufacturers, they actually size this out at 1.9, and you can have a lot of fit trying to bead lock them up. They can be quite the pain. The Beadlock Buddy by DSM right here. So I've got my hands on one of these, so we're going to get all this stuff put together. The Beadlock Buddy worked like a charm. Really impressive. I mean, look at that. Now there you can see the hole that I punched in the tire. If I'm knowingly going to take these to the mud, to the water, I'll just simply put some E6000 on that the night before, seal it up, and it'll be good to go. Now, I can already tell you these are going to be way too stiff for the Superlight, but it'll still be interesting to see them. Now, for this right here, I want to actually show you guys how I use the Beadlock Buddy on this. So, we're going to get a little more busy. Okay, so to get this started, I've got the hole on the back side. So, and I've got the hole set to where everything is directional correctly. So on the back side, this is what goes into here. And then it just kind of slips in. You might want to take your time a little bit, make sure everything is in there where it's supposed to be. And then just flip this over. And this right here goes into this like this right here. All right, got to try to get those holes lined up because you got the 6 holes in the middle. That's all that hold these wheels together. So sit there, mess around with that a little bit. Give it a little bit of a squeeze. Hopefully everything is in place. Now I drop the Beadlock Buddy through this way. Different wheels and tires may require different setups. That right there. I'm using one of these as a spacer. Get that started. Now here you are with this. Make sure everything is in place. You don't want to have one of your beads come flopping out the side. I can't stand it when that happens. And then we're going to use a little bit of this right here. Probably not recommended, but gonna hold the wing nut on the back side. Get a little pull. Gotta make sure I keep these as aligned as best I can. Everything looks good. So we kind of give it a little more pull. And once we get this pulled down, yeah, it's looking good. Everything looks like it's seating well. I'm going very gentle with this, by the way. Okay, that looks good right there. Now we're going to try to get these started. see, here we go. Look at that right there. Knock that screw back out. I'm going to go right here. Ooh, that was lucky. It just fell in the hole. Now, once you've got these actually in there, like that, and once it all looks good, take this loose. And at this point, you can just simply finish tightening everything down. Looks good. First up for the run is going to be the super light because, well, they are way too stiff for it. I've already got a set of foams ordered. Going to try the Krawler Innovation 4.5 with the soft outers. I still think that'll be too stiff for the super light if I decide to put these on here permanently. But we're just going to continue with it. Now, I did put the gears back in it. So I took that belt drive out and I've got way more control. I'm not having to throttle up so hard to get things. Now, considering these tires aren't flexing at all, I gotta say they're doing pretty good. Except when you hang up an axle like that. Yeah, they are like, they got 90 PSI in them. And the other tires that I had from Rc4wd Baja, the Patagonias, they had similar foams and they were really stiff. So I had to take those out and just kind of go with it here. We're going to go ahead and try the nasty when we get up here, just to see what we can do with it. And we'll also do that with the Sportish as well. Found a hang up spot there, didn't I? All right. So we're going to go ahead and ease right on into the nasty. All right. Easing into this. Now, one thing about it, there's certainly not going to be any tire side rolls. That's for sure. The only thing is the tires are also so stiff that they don't conform. So you kind of lose some traction that way as well. Yeah, they are like rocks. If you ever went off-roading in a real truck, you air down so the tires can absorb some of the rock and all that. And it's the same way on the Krawlers. Same way. We just got to try to make this right here. Now the Superlight does not like this spot, and this is another failure. You can see that tire is up, which means it is out of the groove, and this climb is over. I mean, this is not a spot for the Superlight at all. Let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and complete it though. I mean, considering the tires don't have much weight on them, way over foamed, I'd have to say they're doing pretty good. Now the tires are so hard that rather than absorbing, they are just bouncing the whole truck around. Wow. I think once I finish this run right here, because it's so hard that they're just not hooking up at all. Okay, that's it for the super light. Let's go get the Sportish. It's a little heavier. And the Sportish has about twice the weight. Let's see what we can do here. Try to avoid that belly catcher. Yeah, they aren't conforming either. Not even with this truck. So yeah, those foams have got to come out. However, we will continue on. Got to get that diff around that diff eating rock over there. Now my bumper, oh no, bumper did not catch me. Yeah, way too stiff on the foams. Much like with the Patagonias, once they get softened up a little bit, they're going to, whoa, oh my God. Got hung up there. First time I've ever got hung up like that. But anyway, I'm just not having much luck at all. Wow. I think I left my driver mod inside when I went to get this truck. Yeah, these tires are like rocks. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. You know, a lot of guys, they put tires like this on trucks. I mean, there's still a thing for 15-pound trucks out there, which I just feel that's outdated and not very effective unless you really want your truck to act scale. If you take all the weight off the top, like what you generally do for competition and performance, you lose the scale realism. And I have just jumped right on into the nasty here, didn't I? Yeah, even with all that, I'm not noticing a little bit of that sun glare out of here. Try to anyway. Now this still has the R2 2100 kV Hobbywing system in it. Wow. You know, one day I'm gonna get rid of these bumpers too, because these bumpers are not nice. Especially when you have your driver mod turned off like I've got right now. Oh my God. Woo! I don't know what happened. It's only a few minutes, but sometimes that driver mod will just get switched off and you're done for. Just like what you see here. Let's see if I can somehow squeeze past the crack of doom. If I can keep the front right tire in the crack up top in the groove, we should be able to get it. I mean, I've put this truck across this before. See what we can do here. That tire drops in right there. It might just put it into it. We'll see. That rear bumper has got me again. It's over. Wow. Wow, yeah, I think we're just going to leave it at this, guys. These are coming off the truck on the shelf until the new foams come in. I don't know about you guys, but the star of this particular clip was the Beadlock Buddy by DSM. This thing works wonders. Guys, get with DSM. There is a link down in the description. Get yourself one of these. Phenomenal. So, as far as the tires go, I think they've got great potential. The compound seems to work great, seems to be sticky, seems to hook up, but these foams have got to go. Way too stiff. I knew they would be too stiff for the Superlight. Simple, easy, just kind of give them a squeeze. They feel like a concrete block. So yeah, you know it's going to be too stiff for the Superlight. I had my hopes up a little bit more for the heavier Sportish, but no luck there either. The tires themselves, I feel they've got a massive amount of potential. So when you see these again on this channel, they will have the Krawler Innovation dual stage foams. I've got the Little Novas 4.5 with the soft outer comp cut on the way. So that's what these are going to get. At that point, you'll see them again. I might do the same thing over again and maybe try to get some clips back and forth so you guys can see the difference. Pretty big. Anyway, guys, check that description for affiliate links, for these tires, for important things on the Superlight and the Sportish. So yeah, check that description. Use those links, AMain, eBay, Amazon. Use them. Make sure you're subscribed like I just said, and thank you all for watching.
If you like what you see, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you really like it, ring that bell so you get all the new content when it comes on out. Now, starting up very soon, I'm going to start a giveaway for all channel members, and it is going to be monthly. It will be a giveaway, simple, easy payment way to double your return on your subscription fees. So yeah, you might want to check that out. Guys, thank you all for watching.